Glenn in the shuttle Discovery. The senator's legs looked a little shaky, but his smile was wide. He'll tell America about his experience in a press conference today, Sunday, November 8th, 1998.
From NBC News, this is Today with Jack Ford and Jody Applegate, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Did you ever think about taking your dog to the chiropractor or relieving your horse of his aches and pains with acupuncture? Don't laugh. More and more people are caring for their pets with alternative treatments, and it seems to be working.
What do you see?
She's a good girl.
What are you looking at?
Dr. Jay Kamarick is a chiropractor. He's never had a complaint from a patient, though one did try to bite him once. Dr. Louise Morin treats her patients with acupuncture. If they're good, she rewards them with a carrot. If these don't sound like typical doctor-patient relationships, it's because they're not. Doctors Kamarick and Morin are part of a growing trend, alternative medicine for animals.
We are very busy. We can't handle most of the business that we get. So there is a tremendous interest in alternative care.
It's hard to explain it in Western terms because it's Eastern medicine. But there's thousands of years of proof that it does work. And I see it work every day. Animals don't know what a sugar pill is or a placebo is. They are either going to get better or they're not.
Come on, handsome.
And so, a horse bruised from a flight from Germany during a hurricane, a cat suffering from the later stages of kidney disease, and even a show dog who has a little too much oomph in his walk have all benefited from alternative care.
Ollie was brought to us because he had seizures, and he's on nutritional therapy along with chiropractic. He's doing really well.
First he was seizing approximately once a month, and then he started what's called cluster seizing, and that means he was having 6 to 10 seizures in an hour. The end result with Oliver is getting regular chiropractic adjustments. He's only had 1 seizure in the past 14 months.
Doobie came in originally also for arthritis.
Dr. Philip Racklin is a veterinarian in New York City. While he practices the traditional form of veterinary care, he also treats his patients with alternative methods, like acupuncture.
I learned acupuncture on humans, and then we learned the points on the dog and the horse and the cow. But the concepts are exactly the same.
Are animals always this calm when you do this?
Sometimes they fall asleep with the needles in, which I found amazing when I found it totally amazing.
More and more waiting rooms are filling up with pet owners in search of alternative therapies. In fact, the American Veterinary Medical Association has said that treatments like acupuncture and acutherapy are an integral part of veterinary medicine.
There are lots of different ways to do alternative medicine. It's homeopathy, chiropractic, acupuncture, herbal medicine, more things than I even know how to pronounce.
So we've got the jumper cables out.
It's ready for a charge-up.
Do we have to hook her up to another dog?
One consideration for pet owners, alternative treatments can be pricey. An average visit for acupuncture or an adjustment can cost as much as $50. Another consideration is the doctor's training. There are only about 100 chiropractors licensed to treat animals in this country, and a vet should be certified to practice acupuncture. But even with the right doctor, does it work?
We've just seen a tremendous improvement in the horse, where he had been violent to ride 2 years ago when we had ridden him off as not being used for anything, to where I think maybe by next year he'll be able to show again.
Literally, when an animal walks in on 3 legs, and I do acupuncture, and the next day the owner calls me and says he's walking for the first time in a month, and what can you say? It works. It's not magic, it's just acupuncture.
What do people say when you tell them your cat gets acupuncture?
People say all kinds of things. My brother was classic the other day. He said, I'm just comfortable with acupuncture for myself, and you're doing it for your cat?
Many people, of course, are willing to try anything if they think it's the last chance to save a beloved member of the family.
Lola had a stroke, and I really thought we were going to lose her. She was that sick. She was really out of it, and I brought her immediately to Dr. Racklin, and he started treating her with acupuncture again and Chinese herbs, and as you can see, she's great. She's in great shape.
Does she have any idea how lucky she is to have a human companion who cares so much about her?
Well, she knows how much we love her, and I think on her own level, on some doggy level, she knows.
And coming up in our next half hour, Denzel Washington talks about his new film, The Siege. We'll be right back.
Turn him upside down.
Now, when you can't take the yuck of a cold, improved Kleenex Cold Care can. Only Cold Care has